So you're back for another Roblox studio tutorial. Now, it's been a while since I made another one, but I finally came and decided to come back since I left off this Roblox studio off on a very dead road. Well, I'm gonna continue this and so let's go back to the part that we inserted. I deleted all this terrain since it was kind of getting in the way. So we have this part here. And we're gonna go ahead and in the Explorer we're gonna add a script. And we're gonna name the script anything, my new script. Or first script. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna name it actually first script. So we can technically do anything. Now there's a really good reason why this Explorer tab and this property tag exist. And they're to tell you where stuff would be located. So if I want to locate something off off the script, or like navigate to the Explorer through a script, I would first start with game, a local, like something that doesn't exist probably, or let's just send this to var equals nil. It doesn't equal anything since it equals nil. We're just gonna mention it. We could start from here as well. We could set it to script, which will be starting from the script. So instead of doing this or my bad, this or instead we're gonna navigate through the Explorer with a dot. That's usually how we do it. And now we have a lot of these things, and it shows us a bunch of properties. Usually that's supposed to show. We get the name. We can print out the name. If we wanted. I mean, we could do a lot of things. We could get the name, we could disable it, we could get a class name. Instead, we're just going to say parent. Now, I want you guys to guess where would this start. So this would start, this is script, and if it's going to the parent, it would move up one. So we would be mentioning the part. We could also navigate through the properties. We could change the brick color. I mean, we could land on the brick color technically. So, for example, we landed on the part, and we should be able to land on something else, like cast shadow. We could turn off cast shadow, or we change the color or transparency. Now, usually, let's start with the transparency. Let's do parent, transparency. Now, there are three types of values. There are integer values. I mean, one of the main ones. There's three main ones. There's integer values, there's boolean values, which is like true and false. This is true and false technically. And there is position values. There are position values here. Oh yeah, and there's also like word values, string values. Yeah, string values. There's string values that also you're able to type in, and then they are technically a value. Now, but what we're working with here is integer value, and if you know what an integer is, it's a number. So technically we're supposed to put in a number. This is technically also in true or false because it's 1 and 0. So 0 probably means false right now. So if we were to up this to 1, like so, this would change the transparency to 1. Therefore, if you know what a transparency means, this would make this block invincible. Now, let's go ahead and try this out. Yep, and the block is no more. We change this to 0.9, so maybe you guys could see where it was. Like so 0.9, for example. We would, holy crap, it is hard to see. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me actually, yeah, but actually up it a little bit more. And as you can see, we can see a lot clearer. Now, there's a couple of things I want to mention before I end this video off. So we could start with a local. Now, we could start, like I said, with the locals with the variable. So let's just call it variable. We're gonna bring back that variable, and we're gonna set it equal to the script dot parent. Now you can name this variable anything you want. It does not matter. It would always equal the same thing if you set it equal to the same thing and you use this name. So now I can say var dot transparency equals 0.7 or whatever I set it to, so I'm able to see it. And now it does the exact same thing, but now I've shortened my script. And I can use it for anything else. Can collide is another good one. Can collide. Equal that to false. So now we can walk straight through the block. So if I could find the oh okay, here it is. It went through the base plate since I didn't have it on anchored. If I could find that. Anchored bait technically means if if I if it falls through, if there's nothing that holds it up, think of it as like actual gravity. So like if there's nothing to hold this thing up, I'll fall down like any other block in this world. But if I anchor this, if it's up here, I'm not sure if I went over this in part one, but if I anchor it, then this would not fall down. It will just stay here forever. So that's technically what it means. So if I set this to equal false, technically I'll be able to walk straight through it. Look. Alright, I wish you guys the best of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow.